discuss the chapter Motion and Time, chapter 13, Science. Okay. Now, what do you mean by motion? What is motion? Motion means movement. Okay. An object is said to be in motion when its position changes with time. Okay. Suppose there is a car. Okay, this is a car. If the car moves from this position to that position in some time, then the car is said to be in motion. Okay, students? An object is said to be in motion when its position changes with time. Okay. For example, when the position of a car changes with time, we say that car is moving or the car is in motion. Okay. Now there are different types of motion. Okay. There are different types of motion. Number one is rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion. Do you know what is rectilinear motion? Motion in a straight line. If an object is moving in a straight line, then the motion of the object is said to be in rectilinear motion. Okay. For example, a car is moving in the highway. A car is moving in the highway in a straight path. Then we can say that the car is in rectilinear motion because the car is moving in a straight line, straight path. Okay. Now second, number two is circular motion. Circular motion. And what do you mean by circular motion? When an object moves along a circular path, okay? When an object moves along this circular path, then we can say that the object is in circular motion. For example, this is our earth and this is the sun. Okay. Now our earth is moving around the sun. Okay. So this motion of our earth is called circular motion. Okay. And number third is rotational motion. Okay. Rotational motion. Rotational motion. What is rotational motion? Do you know? Rotational motion means when an object spins around its axis. Suppose there is an axis, an object is moving around this type of motion is called rotational motion. We know that our earth revolves around the sun. But besides revolving around the sun, our earth rotates in its own axis. Okay. So this motion in which an object rotates in its axis, this kind of motions are called rotational motion. Okay. And number 4, periodic motion. Periodic motion. Now what is periodic motion? The motion which repeats itself after regular intervals of time. They are known as periodic motion. So have you seen the pendulum? Okay. So this is one pendulum. How pendulums move? First the pendulum will go to this position, again go back, again come, again go back. So in this case, the pendulum is doing repeated motions. Okay. So this kind of motions are known as periodic motion, in which an object, the motion of an object repeats itself at regular intervals of time. They are known as periodic motion. Now let us talk about speed. So what is speed? If you ask me that, sir, what was the speed of your car when you moved from Morigam to Nagaon, then I might say that the speed of my car when I moved from Morigam to Nagaon was 40 km per hour. This was the speed of my car. Now, how will you define speed? So, speed is the distance covered by an object in unit time is known as speed. Okay. So, what is the formula for speed? The formula for speed is distance covered by an object divided by time taken. Okay. Distance divided by time is speed. Now from this formula we can also derive the formula for distance. So what will be the formula for distance? Distance will be equal to speed into time. Speed into time. Okay. In this chapter, there are some mathematical problems related to speed, distance, and time. So to solve those problems, we have to remember these formulas. Speed equal to distance by time. So distance will be equal to time will be equal to distance divided by speed. Okay, time equal to distance divided by speed. So they are very important formulas. Now have you heard the terms? Have you heard the names of speedometer and odometer? Yes, you have heard. What is speedometer? Speedometer is an instrument which is seen in cars and bikes. Yes or no? So speedometer is an instrument which indicates the speed of a vehicle when it is running. Okay. And what about the odometer? What about the odometer? Odometer is also an instrument present in vehicles which measures the distance traveled by the vehicle. Speedometer indicates the speed of the vehicle and odometer measures the distance covered by the vehicle. Okay. So, in your book, one mathematical problem is there related to speed, where a man riding a scooter travels a distance of 50 meters in 20 seconds. Distance covered by this man is 50 meter and time taken is 20 seconds. So what is the speed of the scooter? Okay. Distance is given how much? 50 meters. Distance of the scooter is distance traveled by the scooter is 50 meters and time taken to cover this distance is 20 seconds. Then what will be the speed? We know the formula for speed is distance divided by time taken. Okay. So distance is 50 meter. So you put 50 meter divided by time taken, that is 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Now 0 will be cancelled out. Remain 5/2 meter and second. And 5/2, if you divide 5/2, then you will get 2.5 meter per second. This is the speed of the scooter. Okay. Let's come to another problem. Okay. There is a girl, Salma. Okay. Salma takes 15 minutes to come from home to school. To come from home to school, Salma takes 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay. When Salma comes from home to school, then the time taken is 15 minutes, and she comes by bicycle, and speed of the bicycle is also given. Speed of her bicycle is 2 meter per second. Okay, Salma's speed of the bicycle is 2 meter per second, and time taken of coming from home to school is 15 minutes. Okay, so we have to find out how much distance she covered, how much distance Salma covered. Okay, here second is second now, so we have to convert this minute into second. Okay, we know 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 15 minutes will be equal to how much? So 15 minutes will be equal to 60 into 15 seconds. Yes? So 15 minutes will be equal to 15 into 60 seconds. Now find out the distance. I have already told you the formula for distance. The formula for distance is speed into time. Speed into time. Now what is the speed here? 2 meter per second. So we write 2 meter per second, means 1 second. 2 meter per second into time. We also have the time, 15 into 60 seconds. 15 into 60 seconds. Okay. Now you calculate this and you will get the distance covered by the girl. This will be equal to how much? 15 into 2 is 30. Okay. Then 30 into 60 will be 1800. This second will be cancelled out. So this meter remain. So it will be meter. 1800 meter was the distance covered by the girl. Okay, students. Okay, in page number 208, there is a problem at the bottom. Problem 4. What it says? A car moves with a speed of 40 km per hour for 15 minutes, and then with a speed of 60 km per hour for the next 15 minutes. So a car is there, okay? During the first 15 minutes, the speed of the car was 40 km per hour, and during the next 15 minutes, the speed of the car changes into 60 km per hour. Now we need to find the total distance covered by the car. Okay, let's see. So a car is there. During the first 15 minutes, the speed of the car was how much? 40 km per hour. Okay. But during the next 15 minutes, during the next 15 minutes, the speed of the car changes. During the next 15 minutes, the speed of the car increases to 60 km per hour. Now we need to find out the total distance. For that, we have to find the distance here. We have to find the distance here also. Then add the two distance and we will get the total distance. Okay? So what will be the distance? Distance will be equal to speed into time. Here also distance will be equal to speed into time. Okay. Now here speed is given 40 km per hour. 40 km per 1 hour into time is given 15 minutes. Okay. Now we have to convert this minute into hour. How we will convert? 15 divided by 60. Okay. Because we know that 60 minutes equal to 1 hour. Then 1 minute will be equal to 1 by 60 hour. Okay. Then 15 minutes will be equal to 15 by 60 hour. So we write here 15 by 60 hour. Okay, students. Now you just calculate this hour will get cancelled. 0 and 0 will cancel. Okay. So if you solve this, we will get 10 kilometer. Okay. Similarly, we do here. Here the speed is 60 km per hour. Here speed is 60 km per 1 hour into time is given as 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, when you will convert it into hour, it will be 15 by 60 hour. So this 60 will be cancelled out. This hour will be cancelled out. So remain 15 kilometers. Okay, 15 kilometers. Now we are asked to find out the total distance. Now what we have to do? We have to add the first distance and then second distance. If we add 10 km and 15 km, if we add 10 km and 15 km, what we will get? The total distance will be 25 km. Okay. Now let us discuss about uniform motion and non-uniform motion. What is uniform motion? If an object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. Suppose a car is there a car is traveling equal distances. The car is covering equal distances in equal time, in equal intervals of time. So these kind of motions are known as uniform motion. During the first hour, the car moves 2 kilometers. During the next 1 hour also, the car moves 2 kilometers. And next again, same distance was covered by the car in same time. So when an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time, so those motions are known as uniform motion. Okay. What about non-uniform motion? If an object covers unequal distances, if an object do not cover equal distances in equal intervals of time, then it is known as non-uniform motion. Suppose the same car, if the car, suppose in 1 hour, the car moves 2 kilometer distance. Again for the next 1 hour, the car will move 4 kilometer. Again for the next 1 hour, the car moves 3 kilometer. You can clearly see that the car is having unequal distances. So when an object covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time, those motions are known as non-uniform motion. Okay.